Sometimes when researchers are seeking the connection or the degree of connection between various behaviors in psychology, rather than discovering a linear relationship in which one variable increases or behavior increases, the other variable increases, or as one behavior increases, the other variable decreases, we will find a curvilinear relationship. And I was thinking that this is a great way to demonstrate how too much of something or too little of something can turn maladaptive. So here, let me show you. Okay, so what we're looking at here is a graph that's depicting the relationship, a correlation between performance and anxiety. And these dots are data points, right? And so basically anxiety down here on your x-axis, and you have performance on your y. So low anxiety in general, people are not performing at their optimal state, okay? So you're right here. And we find that a little bit of anxiety is necessary for performance to improve. And so as we're moving across and anxiety increases somewhat, performance also does. But if anxiety keeps going, here's the moderate to high range, right? Then performance starts to decline. So high anxiety impairs performance, but a little bit of anxiety helps it. And this is just one of the examples. This is important when reflecting upon your own behavior, just simply because people have a tendency to categorize behaviors as either good or bad. And that always depends on the context and a number of factors that are present within a dynamic. So now let's just replace those two variables with different behaviors and see if we can interpret them in a similar way. Okay, another example might be, say, relationship support. This is talking about giving support to friendships or your significant other, and positivity. So low positivity, you may not be a very supportive partner. There's other factors in the way, right? In your mind, especially in terms of your mental health. So as your positivity increases, your support for another person would naturally increase. You're there for yourself and therefore capable of being there for others as well, in terms of a balanced perspective. However, when positivity gets too high and you are somebody that is like good vibes only, I don't want to hear about your problems, I can't let you destroy my mood, if I'm in a good mood, etc., you being a supportive partner is likely to decline, especially when you want to ignore anything wrong in the relationship. So one of the things that I want to mention with this is that there's, like I said in the beginning, there's a lot of other factors that are influencing the dynamic in this case. What I mean is that you're overly optimistic and worried about how negativity is going to affect your relationship to the point that you dismiss your partner's concerns. That's when it becomes maladaptive, and that decrease is likely to occur. One of the reasons that this idea is beneficial to understand is because it allows us to consider that the degree of a behavior might impact the results of something in a way that we didn't expect. And as such, it is important to consider the balance of a behavior in terms of how it influences healthy development.